Um, yeah. I'm going to start the way I started last night, just thanking everybody for being here. Thank USCHO, D3 Hockey News, Tripod, whoever wants to listen. I appreciate it. The vision of Drew Galbraith to bring this to us is special. The efforts of his staff, Kristen Noon, Ali Fahey, Brenna, Rachel, everybody. It was made for a very special weekend. And I'm missing people, and I apologize for that. Lou, all those guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm sad. I'm really sad. We came a long way. We're a close team. Hobart was better than that.
Coach, congratulations on a great year.
Thank you.
Only one team gets to win, so it's unfortunate, but it's a one-goal hockey game. You guys had 4 power play opportunities and you had 3 shots. What did they do to really shut you guys down besides Mr. Beaver?
Yeah, I mean they were tenacious on the puck. We had issues exiting the zone, and then when we did get it, we really didn't gain possession in the zone. Even when we won the draw, they jumped the draw and iced it down, and then we had trouble establishing it again. That said, though, the first power play end of it, we had 2 grade A's. Which would have allowed us to jump out to the lead, and we didn't finish. And yeah, I mean, obviously, you play in any game, especially a championship game, you need your special teams to win the battle. We didn't win it. We didn't lose the battle. We didn't give up a power play goal, but we didn't win it, and we had to win it tonight. We did a great job drawing those penalties. It's tough to draw penalties against Hobart because they skate so well and they play so fast, and they're generally speaking on the right side of pucks. So for us to drive our legs, have Kyle get to the net, have Campo partial breakaway, we're doing some things well tonight to put pressure on a very good team. And wasn't enough, but listen, we played well. Like, we didn't lay an egg. We showed up. We weren't mesmerized or we weren't caught off guard by this moment. We lost a hockey game, and it's a 1-game series, and it treated us really well in 2015 and treated us really poorly tonight. But these guys deserve better to end it. I wish we could have ended it different.
So, Coach, you said that this is sad night, and I agree as a student.
Yeah.
But I just want to know from you guys. I mean, you heard the fans tonight, and you guys know how much you mean to us on campus. I mean, like, how does that feel? Hearing them and knowing that you have this home at Trinity that's always like supporting you guys.
I'm gonna get choked up probably talking about it, but I mean, it's been so special to be able to do this in our rank with the support of our best friends and students, faculty, everything. It's so special to all of us in the room. I know that, and we talk about it all the time. And it means the world to us that they all come out and support us day in and day out, and we see them around campus, and they're always just so nice to all of us. And I speak on behalf of everyone, but I can't thank our student body and faculty enough for everything. And like I said, the support is massive, and it doesn't go unnoticed, that's for sure.
Yep.
Well said.
Coach, is Connor okay?
Yeah, he couldn't stop bleeding. He took a skate across the ankle. For the amount it was bleeding, without getting into too much detail, we had called 911 already with an ambulance ready before we opened up his boot. And then when we opened his boot, it wasn't as deep as we thought. And then he bled quite a bit, but we were able to get him back out there. Then it opened up again. And he's so good.
And they had to change some things for you.
He's, we had guys step up like we have all year, but you don't really replace a Connor Sedlak in a game like this. He can play at a pace that not a lot of other players in college hockey can play at. We knew we needed to be at that pace. To lose him as much as we did in this game certainly was a setback, and it was a freak thing. It didn't really hurt him. He just looked down. He goes, "Coach, I'm gushing. I gotta get out of here." And it took us a little longer to get him back than we did. We're glad we got him back. But he's okay. He's okay, thankfully.
Ned, you and John have played together. You're captains together. You guys have had a really great career at Trinity. I know you didn't win the championship tonight, and it's painful now. But you got to look back and be really proud of what you and your teammates accomplished, not only tonight in this season, but what you guys have done over 4 years.
Yeah, I think it's been a long 4 years. I think we started with playing 2 games against College during COVID, and this year, we played close to 30 games, which is the most you can play as an SCAC team. And I think the beauty of our group and playing with this guy every day is like you don't take a single day for granted. I mean, I think we made a pretty conscious effort to take every day. But there's practice in the middle of January or now. Make it the best day, and then I think Cam's been our #1 guy since sophomore year. To speak on him, I know he was hurt this year and probably didn't get the recognition he deserved in a lot of regards. But he, in my opinion, is the best defenseman in the country. I think he showed that in the Frozen Four, and I don't really think that matters at all because he's a better guy and a better friend. So I think it's not too often you get to speak to where this is getting posted, but I don't think John in his career got everyone knows how good he is. I don't think he got the recognition he deserved, and I think I'd be happy to blast out that he everyone knows how good he is, but he's the best defenseman and probably the best leader without a doubt in any division. So I can't say enough about how awesome it was to play with him this year because I think we had a pretty good year together and probably more fun doing it than anything else. So.
We asked senior captains if you guys have any kind of closing statements, anyone you want to thank for your 4 years at Trinity, for this entire championship. Anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, I think, to thank our parents. I think we have without a doubt, probably, I'm not in anybody else's locker room, but I think we have probably the craziest and the best group of parents out of anyone in the country, and we were lucky to have it at home. But if this game was played, 10,000 miles away, we'd had our Army coming with us, and they're unbelievable. They probably have more fun doing this than we do, but that's besides the point. I think our support system that we have, speaks to our culture. We said at the beginning of the year, it's a lot bigger than just the 30 guys in the room, and great message by Coach tonight. And, you do it for yourselves all year, but on a night like tonight, you try to do it for everybody else that got you to the point that you are. And I think everybody appreciates what we did, but it didn't go our way tonight. But one thing he touched on the fans earlier in the student body. I think our parents and just our families are a huge thing because you don't get to be a 24, 25-year-old college hockey player without a ton of support.
Yeah, just piggybacking off Ned. I mean, we said it before the game, but it takes a village to win these types of games, and I think we can definitely hold our heads high knowing we have a village of support here at Trinity. And Ned spoke about our parents, and obviously we can't thank them enough from when we started playing this game from however old we were, 4, whatever it was. But they're they do so much behind the scenes for all of us every day and support us, whatever it is. And so obviously want to thank them like Ned did, and the students that all come out and support us. And just want to say thank you to Ned and our whole team. I mean, I've never been on a team that had such a close group of guys before, and guys that genuinely cared for each other and always put everyone else but themselves in front of everyone. And it was just like it was a beautiful thing to just be a part of and witness this year. And lastly, I just want to thank Coach Greason too. And not many know, but he was the one guy that took a chance on me years ago, and I'll never be able to say thank you to him enough and really be able to repay him for these past 4 years, because they've been without a doubt the best 4 years of my life, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Thank you.
Coach, last one from me. This is really 3 national title games in 7 years, because you lost 2 because of COVID. What's that say about Trinity hockey?
You have to ask somebody else. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I'm proud of it, but it's so hard to get here. And I think that's why it hurts so much, because I just know these guys don't need to worry about it, but I know what it takes to get back here. And it's hard. So for them to even get where they got, it's out of this world, difficult and impressive. Listen, these guys, as much, I didn't take a chance on John. You don't take a chance on that talent. You acquire and ask questions later. But these guys took a chance on me, you know. Ned had a lot of options. He believed in our vision. He believed in our mission. He wanted to play in games like this. That's why he came to Trinity. He's going to Wall Street in a few months, and he's set up for the rest of his life because of what he did at Trinity. He played a national championship game, committed to his craft, his professionalism, and he was here tonight because of the Trinity experience. That's why we're here 3 times in 7 years, and that's why we better be back here real soon. Is because you can get there, and these guys did the work, and we came up 1 game short.
Great effort, guys.
Thanks, Tim.
Appreciate
Appreciate
your
it.
support. Great season.